What's up, guys? Bryant Stecker Fitness here today, guys, and I got the name right this time. I had the Stecker in because I'm proud of my name, my last name. Not many people have it, of course, but people that have it usually don't embrace it. I'm gonna embrace it. I'm gonna be that person who doesn't want to fear anything, who doesn't want to kind of run away from anything. So today we are going to be talking about rich piano. Now, rich piano, these kind of people, as I mentioned in the last video, I didn't get to talk about because I was talking too much about the thing that drives me to be better every day. My motivation, dedication, determination, devotion to what I do, my health, my fitness, why I work out every day, why I eat healthy every day, why I strive to reach this point. And I know I'm not there yet, but one day I'll be there. If I had to search for this place my whole life, I strive to reach nirvana. I strive to reach my desires, what I want. I strive to be like many coaches, that usually help people, like Jeff Cavalier. Athletics, he had really good genetics when he was a kid, but the thing is that he didn't have high fat percentages. He didn't have high visceral fat. He didn't have high body fat, high water fat. And the thing about that is that when you really don't have this fat, it's easier to get vascular. It's easier to tone your muscles, and you'll be genetically gifted. You'll probably have a 6-pack. You'll probably have an 8-pack because your genetics are good. You don't have that fat that's blocking the muscle. Your muscle will automatically be there, but you literally need to tone it a little bit. You'll be born with high basal metabolic rates, vascularity. You'll be born with muscle tone, being in a hypertonic state, muscle tone higher than normal, and muscular hypertrophy, which is, of course, muscular gain in muscles. Now, I heard a banging a minute ago, but let's keep this video up. Sounds like a car is being powered up, or an engine, or one of those power things. They're like a square. They give you a whole house, car, anything power. When your power goes out in the house, you just use one of those energy conserver things. I don't know what they call it. Conservers things. I honestly don't know. But rich people, and as I talk about this, not many people are genetically gifted. They don't have this ability to start at this place where it's easy for them. It's harder. For instance, people like me, people that they wanted these things, and other people, they take it for granted. Their genetics, it's amazing. What they're saying is that I cannot get bigger. I'm going to be skinny, but I'm going to still be toned. My muscles are going to be toned, but I'm just going to be skinny. The thing is that people that are skinny, it's easier for you to gain more muscle than the people that are fat, because, again, they're not born with amazing genetics. They're not born with a lot of vascularity, high vascularity. They're not born with high basal metabolic rates. They're not born with high muscle tone. They're not born with the bodies that we're born with. They don't have the same things that we have. They don't have the high fat percentage that we have. They don't have the visceral fat that we have. It's just all these things. And it says that they do take it for granted. We don't, because but the thing is that you can change. It doesn't matter, if you're thinking about, I'm never going to have 6-pack. It doesn't matter. Shape the muscles around you, the obliques, the serratus. Even if you don't have a good linear elbow, you can still, of course, develop it and see how far it goes. And I recommend you to see how far it goes. Tell me in the comment section below how far it goes. But anybody can be vascular. Anybody can be a person that has high muscle. Anybody can have a high basal metabolic rate. they can have all these things. They can have it's really good nutrition. They can have muscles that are actually nourished, and they can have these metabolites which are being created by your basal metabolic rates, your metabolism, as soon as that they aid in the growth, development, and reproduction of muscle fibers 1 to type 2 to grow that and to build that muscular structure, that muscle that you want to build. And it's just as simple as that. Talking about that is that the people that are skinnier, they don't have all these problems that we have. They don't have the same genetics. They have different genetics. Everybody has different genetics. If one person had the same genetics, then every gene makes us all different. And our genetics, they determine who we are. And if we look at our genetics and we say, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna say it for a minute. Who really cares about that? But we all are different. We know we are all, even if some people don't know, we all are unique in every way that we can possibly think we are unique. And Rich Piana, a person like this, he wasn't born vascular. He was more likely born with high fat percentages, which is really preventing the muscle visibility, the muscle tone, preventing the muscle to gain. Again, when you're fat and you usually have a low metabolism, it's gonna be hard for you to change your appearance, but I assure you that you can change your muscle tone. You can change your muscles. You can change if they're gaining or if they're experiencing atrophy, which is muscle loss, which in fact the fat covers the muscles, and that's the main thing. People that are not vascular, they usually don't work out. They don't eat healthy, and they have high fat percentages and don't focus on getting that down. The water intake, it's all those things being vascular. And Rich Piana, yeah, he wasn't born with a high basal metabolic rate, easy to gain, high vascularity, which is veins could be visible. He wasn't born with the blood vessels automatically supplying oxygen to the muscles. He wasn't born with these amazing catabolic breakdowns because, and mainly the reason why they're not gaining in muscle is because of their nourishment. It's the nutrition. It's the major things: micronutrient, macronutrient, micromineral intake. You want to make sure that you're getting everything, because your muscles are going to be utilizing those nutrients, those micronutrients, macronutrients, and those minerals. They're going to be utilizing these vitamins to grow. They're going to be using this to do so many other things to help you stay healthy. It's so many benefits that I talk about in all my videos that you can't list. I could list all of them. I could list all of them on 2 hands. Even more, if you give me 4 hands, list all the benefits of basically being healthy is the point I'm getting to. So Rich Piana, he wasn't born, and again, he wasn't born with amazing genetics. It was hard for him to actually tone muscle. So what did he look for, and what do many people look for? Testosterone replacement therapy, especially people past 40. Their testosterone usually decreases a lot, and that's usually the age that their sex drive decreases too. So they want to get it up. So they usually go to testosterone replacement therapy, which they're replacing testosterone, the hormone testosterone. They're replacing it again with artificial testosterone, and they basically do supplementations. They do pills, others too. So basically micronutrients, but not micronutrients, because you're gonna be finding no protein, carbohydrates in the smallest, simplest forms of the macronutrients. So it's just testosterone, and it's gonna make sure you have high vascularity, high muscle tone, it's gonna make it so that your metabolism is gonna make it sure that you can grow your metabolism really fast. And again, the thing is that they suck at nutrition. They don't have any nutrition at all, these people who go to testosterone replacement therapy, because of they're not getting the nutrients down through the gastrointestinal tract to the colon. It's not fully processing, which your muscles cannot utilize the nutrients. They can't do it for any purposes, to even build muscle, to build muscle fibers, to build blood vessels capacity, to give oxygen, to supply oxygen to the muscles. And it's just it's a list of all these things. When we really think about this, is that the people who use testosterone replacement therapy, they can eat garbage, but they'll remain the same muscle tone. It's just they're not going to be gaining muscle. And this is the thing that many people think, is that when you're using anabolic steroids, is that you're going to automatically gain muscle. You're not. I've honestly never used them. I will never use them in my entire life, because I'm not going to be the guy who's fake. I'm not going to be the guy who's trying to impersonate other people, who's trying to be someone else, happy being myself. So the thing I'm going to do for being myself is I'm just going to keep eating healthy, keep working out through intensity training, and living my life the best way I could. Because at the end of the day, if you chose me to keep living this way, take anabolic steroids, I keep living this way. Hell yeah. I got the abs that I've always dreamed of. I remember looking in the mirror yesterday, and I was just talking to myself, and I'll make it like sort of reflection at the window right here. So I was like, I was sitting like this, and I was like, I can't believe you. How could you do this? How could you become like this? I was eating Doritos, cottage cheese. Yeah, amazing. But as I say again, I will never believe in these generous and non-nutrients. I won't even have a cake, ice cream for my birthday. Do you know what I'm gonna have on my birthday? I'm gonna make 2 deluxe pesto whole wheat pizzas with so much feta cheese. It's gonna be amazing. But anyways, get away from that. I wouldn't change the body that I was given, the body that I was gifted, so I could actually increase my metabolism, my chances of vascularity, decrease fat, visceral fat, body fat, water fat, so I can increase muscle tone and muscular hypertrophy. Muscular structure is gaining, of course, from the food we eat, them going through protein synthesis and utilizing the nutrients that we give, the minerals that we give. And it's just a bunch of things that I think about, and I wouldn't change myself for any of it. And with people that usually, I'll give you the facts right now. So people that are taking anabolic steroids, as we know it, anabolic. Now, right away we think of the anabolic breakdown, and guess what? We don't think of the catabolic breakdown, which is, again, it's the most important breakdown, the catabolic breakdown, because it's going to be breaking down the nutrients, the macro minerals. This is going to be the breakdown that affects you gaining a muscle, you losing weight. It affects you expanding your muscle fibers, getting them in type 2, supplying your muscles what they need, getting blood vessels, make sure that your blood vessels are supplying as much oxygen as needed, and building up your muscle tissue as almost as important, just to get hypertrophy, which is gaining, of course, in muscle. Yeah, I'm gonna end this. I'll probably do another video on this too, just to finish it up. But the thing is that you could. I'm gonna make a analogy over, but let's say I'm a guy compared to me. Now, let's say I'm a guy who doesn't eat healthy at all. Okay, I don't eat healthy at all. But the thing is that I do work out, and I'm gonna end this right here, and I'll start another video.